I'm Michelle Wall, and I'm a Deputy Director with Children's Services in Riverside County. The work that I have the pleasure of doing at Riverside County is to ensure that kids are safe in our communities and making sure that families who are at risk or who are concerned or worried have a place to call to reach out for help.
My name is Veronica Rodriguez. I'm an investigative social worker with Riverside County. The thing that drives me is the ability, the opportunity, and the privilege that I have to interact with families from all walks of life.
My name is Crystal Shackelford. I am the Administrative Manager of the Riverside County Child Assessment Team Center at Riverside University Health System's Medical Center. We are a center that provides a one-stop shop for kiddos to come to when they have suffered abuse or there are allegations of abuse.
My name is Dr. Sophia Grant. I am the Chief of Medical Services of the Child Abuse Unit for Riverside County. I have always been drawn to marginalized groups. I feel it is very important to use the education I have to give a voice to the voiceless. Who is more voiceless than a child being abused?
The most common misperception of child abuse is that it is a small problem in our community.
We served in 2019, we served over 1,700 children through our center. And that was up 9.3% from 2018.
We have over 1,800 calls that require an investigation every single month in our county. Child abuse can be emotionally abusing a child, right up to sexual abuse, and certainly the most common that people think of is physical abuse. But we also have a tremendous amount of child neglect that happens in our county.
The most common form of child maltreatment is neglect, the inability to provide for the basic needs of a child, which is food, clothing, and shelter. And I also include nurturing and love. Although people think, oh, it happened as a kid, it's not a big deal. A child suffering from abuse or neglect can suffer long-term medical and mental health issues. In adulthood, it may manifest in mental health disorders. It may manifest in drug and alcohol dependency. And ultimately, it can manifest in early death.
We partner with lots of different programs and service providers such as RUHS,
Faith Partners,
Child Protective Partners,
Behavioral Health Department,
rape crisis, or the district attorney or law enforcement,
substance abuse providers,
youth opportunity centers.
We all need to work together.
Those partnerships are crucial to help reduce any current or future abuse or neglect. In those circumstances where we do find abuse or neglect of a child, it's very important to make sure that the child knows that it's not their fault.
It is not your fault.
What's important for you to know is that you're not broken, you're not damaged goods.
You are still a good person. You can overcome this.
And there are plenty of people that are here to help you and want to believe you. And you might feel like you don't have anywhere to go, but we sure wish you could come to our attention because we can help you through this.
With the current crisis, the normal people that have eyes on our children in the community, our families, don't have eyes on them.
We typically have the most child abuse reports that come from our educators, from our school teachers, from our preschool teachers, because they're the folks that see kids outside of the home on a daily basis.
Children's Services Division is experiencing quite a downturn in the number of calls that come into their hotline each month.
It's really worrisome that our call volume is dropping at the pace in which it has dropped.
Abuse doesn't stop, neglect doesn't stop.
If you see something, you have to say something.
If you see something and it just doesn't feel right in your gut, that's when it's just okay to say something.
You might be the only person that has access to these families and can see something that the rest of us can't see.
Because sometimes that might be the only thing that provides that family with an intervention.
And then if it's not abuse or neglect, you might have just thrown a lifesaver to a family who might have needed any other type of services, which the department can provide. So don't hesitate. You can make a report. You can even report it anonymously.
What we want everyone to know is that you can help prevent child abuse.
You can help prevent child abuse.
You can help prevent child abuse.
You can help prevent child abuse.